Hello and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Today it is essentially the second week of the Among Us Readathon. I say essentially because the couple extra days at the beginning of the month, because it started on Friday, kind of throw everything off, so I just added those to the first week. And I'm just counting this as the second week. This is also going to be like the second vlog. But just to recap from the first week, if you didn't watch those, I finished 3 books and I'm in the middle of 2 others. The 2 that I'm in the middle of are Ace of Shades by Amanda Foody and Undercover Bromance by Alyssa K. Adams. I am about halfway through each of them. And Ace of Shades I'm listening to. I'm reading the audiobook. But what do I have planned this week? Because that's an interesting thing to talk about. And I don't know. Because you're gonna follow me along on a lot of it. This week is a lot of getting ready to move back for this upcoming semester at college. It's not a huge move because I only live about 15 minutes away from campus, but it's still moving a lot of shit back to my apartment. And also, like today specifically, I have to call my dentist to get an appointment, and I have to call about getting a COVID test, simply because I have to have a COVID test to go back to school. But those are my plans for now. I genuinely don't really know what a lot of my reading plans are going to be this week, what's going to happen, but you know, just come along with me and we'll have some fun. I also want to say I got this fucking comfortable ass blanket at Aldi yesterday. If you don't know, I'm from the fucking Midwest. It is 7.5 by 7.5 feet. It is soft as shit and it is warm as shit. And it's this mint green. It's fantastic. I slept with it last night, and only because I don't have a heater in my room because I'm moving in like a week. And I have a broken window. Slightly. So I've been sleeping with like 3 blankets. I have this flamingo one, this plaid one, and this gray one, which is now my second favorite but used to be my favorite. And like I'll put the one on the bottom and then one on top of it and then one up towards my torso, one like over my torso. That's how I've been using 3 of them. But I'm also a blanket snob. I will not just go for the like throws at Walmart. Although I have bought them in the past, I don't really like them just because they're not long enough. And I like it to tuck under my feet and still cover me. So it has to generally be over 6 foot. And this being 7.5 by 7.5 feet, oh my god, was it enough? And oh, I loved it. I loved it. That's not that I won't use these blankets. Especially my like now second favorite used to be my favorite. This has some memories with it, but oof. They just kind of unwittingly all got beguiled by this one. This is how much I read today. This little sliver, that's how much I read today. I started off on page 153 and I went all the way to page 338. Hey Siri, what's 338 minus 153?
338 minus 153 is 185.
185 pages in a day. That's nearly unheard of for me reading physically. Like, that's substantial. That's a lot of reading for me in a single day to read that much. But I was engrossed, entirely engrossed in this book today. And it was just wonderful. I ended up giving this book 5 stars. My instincts are telling me to go straight on to the 3rd book, which, first of all, can we talk about how beautiful this cover is? Like, I love the, like, illustrated covers. You're sitting on the 1st book in the series, or I'd show you that one as well. But they are beautiful covers, but oh my gosh, this one, Crazy Stupid Bromance, the combination of colors is exquisite. First of all, the pink color, there are spoilers on here, don't read it. The pink color, and then the green accents, the cat. Oh my goodness, the cat and the green accents low-key kind of match my blanket. Not entirely, but a little bit. Anyway, I really want to start this one next, but something deep down is telling me that I need to just put like a short little break in between the two. This, I completed the like Feel Engine Part 1 task, which was to read your most recent purchase. And like, I purchased the 3 books in the series together, but I consider it like it's one of my most recent purchases. My most recent purchase included this book, so it counts. It counts. It counts. Sorry, I read the like this part of it. I hacktivist, which I didn't know what that meant at first, and then I realized he's a hacker. That's what it means. How many pages are in this? I'm gonna spoil myself. 344. 344. And the 4th book in the series comes out in July. It's about the Russian, which I find problematic just a little bit that they call him the Russian, but it's all in good fun. It's not meant to be mean or derogatory, but he's probably my favorite character in this series, if I'm being honest. He's wholesome and just wonderful, and I love him. But yeah, those are my current plans. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, those are my current plans. Oh, and my mom and I finished Schitt's Creek tonight. Oh, I fucking cried. Ugh. I finished 2 things in one day. I finished this book and I finished Schitt's Creek. Anyway, and Ken Jennings had his debut as the new like guest host of Jeopardy, which I want to decompress for a while. If you missed in my first vlog, I read Alex Trebek's book and I talked about how much I love Alex Trebek because it's fucking Alex Trebek. I like grew up on Jeopardy, and I know a lot of people say that, but it's fine. I did really grow up on Jeopardy. It's something that my family did. Like every night we sat around and watched Jeopardy. It's something that I can remember doing for as long as I can remember. And it was so sad to have to see Alex go. And as Ken Jennings, being someone that I don't particularly like, I didn't have high expectations for his run coming in and becoming the guest host. Even if it was the guest host for, I think it's 30 episodes. But I think he is very respectful in his role, where he knows he's not like the true host. He's not going to be the host. He knows he can't like outdo Alex. He's not trying to. I think it'll be okay. I think I will mentally be okay. So that being said, I just need to talk about that. And we're going to release that. You know, I set myself a TBR for this month. It is the 11th of January, and I have finished all but one of those TBR items. So I have full faith that I'll finish my TBR. I'm reading at like lightning pace. So I have a feeling I'll do pretty well as far as this readathon, even if I don't complete all the books I need to. It's fine. Okay, so we're just gonna do this. I picked up a package at my college today because I had it sent there when I was still living on campus. I am technically still at home right now, but it is my January Ipsy glam bag, and I have already seen what's in here, but I forgot. So we'll unpackage it together. Okay. Well, there's already 2 things outside, and that is this brush and Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye. Okay. I really like this package, the like bag. Okay. Dream it. New month, new year, and the sky is the limit. Whether you start small, a trim here, a bold lip there, your grandest glow goals will be within reach. So yeah. I have the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Anti-Aging Concealer in 13.0 Light Natural. So that'll be interesting to try sometime. I'm not a huge base product person, so we'll see. We have the L'Oreal Beauty LR222 Kabuki Brush Denim Blue Collection. Small and rounded with densely packed bristles, this mini Kabuki brush is your new BFF for blending and buffing concealer under your eyes and around your nose like a total pro. This versatile blending brush is ideal for blending your favorite shadow into your lids too. Oh, okay, I was gonna say. It's soft. I do like that. It's very soft. And then in here we have the Catrice Luminous Highlighter in Lumi. It looks like that. I don't want people to look at me. I'm filming in the middle of the parking lot like a dipshit. Anyway, this Lumis highlighter, I don't know, it looks a little bronzy for me personally. There's someone here. It looks a little bronzy for me, but okay. Yeah, I can soften it up a little bit and it'll be good. I do like highlighters. So that's one of my big ones. We have Uoma Drama Bomb Extreme Volume Nourishing Mascara in black. My current fave is the Milk Cosmetics Kush Mascara, so we'll see. I'll try this probably in a second, but I'm gonna let that be. And then we have the Cassette Salt Scalp Scrub, detoxifying bamboo charcoal, mineral-rich gray sea salt, nourishing and dandruff-fighting tea tree oil. This exfoliating scalp scrub is packed with gentle ingredients that lift away dirt, excess oils, and debris. The result, a healthy scalp that'll promote gorgeous, shiny, and healthy hair. Section the hair and apply through scalp, then gently massage to exfoliate. Wash as usual. Okay. So I might do this the next time I take a shower. I took a shower tonight, so tomorrow night, or I took a shower last night, so tomorrow night will be the next time I shower. I shower every other day because of my hair. And this is what the bag looks like. I don't know if you can really see it. It says dream, and then it has in like stars, and then it has one of the dreams in blue, and the rest of them are in gray. It's really pretty. I'm definitely going to use this for something. This is the one thing I really do like about Ipsy is their extra bags, because I use these for a lot of different things, and just to have them is nice. So I am going to open this Bye Bye Under Eye thing because I don't really care. I don't really care about this thing. Oh wow. All this package for this? Okay. Go off, I guess. Yeah, that's small. I will test these products eventually, hopefully by the end of this vlog, and we'll see. This one's going to be tomorrow. Luminous. Yeah. And I'll test the mascara right now, and let's talk about, I don't know, let's talk about something. So, oh, you can't really see me. I'm so sorry, but we're going to, okay. I don't know. I'll just keep talking anyway, and then future editing me can decide whether to cut this or keep it in. If it makes sense, it's like a loose mascara. It is a loose mascara. It's a looser mascara. I don't know if that makes much sense to anyone else. Like, I think it's gonna take some time to dry. I do not like it. I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't really like this mascara. And I'll do a close-up in a second, but yeah. Oh. Refreshments. Anyway, I'll show you then, but I have been listening to the Ace of Shades audiobook today, and I'm getting into it. I really enjoy it. I don't know if you could like tell. It's like a liquidy, pretty liquidy. Yeah, it's already, I did nothing. It's already transferred under my eye here. Yeah, this is not my new favorite mascara, but I'm gonna keep it on hand in case I ever just need a mascara, so. At least I have an extra one for like my car or something, but yeah. That was my Ipsy Glam bag. I will try the rest of it and get back to you. I think I'm just gonna edit it all after this so we don't lose sight of things. But I've been getting back into the Ace of Shades audiobook. I'm really enjoying it. I have a couple more errands to run and then I'm gonna go home and I'll show you why I took so long. Or like I didn't read yesterday or update you guys at all yesterday. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. I literally never updated you guys last night about the reason I hadn't updated you guys, which is kind of meta in my opinion. You can't see him right now. I adopted a dog. Look at the camera. Still can't see him very well. This is Jack. Oh, baby. We got him from the pound, so they only, like, assume he's a black lab. We named him Jack. Right, Jack? The cat still isn't convinced it's what he wants. This is, if you don't know, this is Romeo. Romeo, yummy, yummy, yummy. He puts out a tough exterior, but he will fight you. He only has 3 legs. And he's one of the loves of my life. But yeah. This is Jack. We're working with him and nights have been a little tough. And there's Romeo, cowering behind the computer. Welcome back to everyone's favorite segment, watching me do random shit while I talk about books in my reading. I got it at Michael's. I love it. I don't know where I'm gonna hang it, but it's definitely going somewhere. It's like an oldie butterfly, like tapestry thing. Then, oh god. Grab my nice little mirror and we're gonna dig into my little Ipsy bag. We already tried Drop a Bomb. We have a brush, a highlighter, and a concealer yet to try. And I'm gonna put this on my mirror. Dream It. So the Kabuki brush in denim blue says it's for buffing concealer under your eyes. You can use it for that. So I'm gonna try to do that and see how this works for me. I use the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I'm gonna try one under eye with the brush and then the other one with a sponge. This is the before. This is why I don't use brushes for concealer. I'm just not good at it. So great. Now I just have a stain on this one in concealer. It was so perfect and beautiful before. Anyway, I'll use it on my look. We're just gonna go in with a sponge. I mean, I hate to be like super negative, but it's just like any other concealer. I currently use the Wet n Wild concealer in light ivory, and it has just about the same look. Honestly, even a little less shiny, because it's like shiny and it matches my skin tone a little bit better. This I don't think works for me. It might however work as an eyeshadow base. I think this look is a big indicator of how I'm feeling right now. Just want to be over with it. The highlighter. I feel like highlighters are something hard to get wrong, and I think that's kind of evident in the fact that Ipsy has sent me a highlighter every bag I've gotten so far. There's the Catrice one, which is the one that I just used. Right here is the Essence Pure Nude. Then this is the Complex Culture Luxe Cream to Powder Soft Focus Highlighter. Okay, yeah, they are really different like tones and shades. I think with my face, the rosy one, which is this one, fits the best because I have that like rosacea glow shit going on. But yeah, I've yet to use the Salt Scalp Scrub, but I plan to tonight, so I will add that in here when I've used it. But my reviews. Also take this with a grain of salt. I'm not a beauty guru. The It Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Anti-Aging Concealer. I'm not gonna let this go to waste. I am gonna use it as an eyeshadow base. The Catrice Luminous Highlighter in Lumi. I will probably use this. Like, for sure probably use this because I do really like highlighting. So definitely going to be used probably so far. Because I don't know about this, but currently this is my favorite product. Uma Drama Balm Extreme Volume Nourishing Mascara. I do not like it. I'm not gonna let it go to waste because I'm not, but I just don't like it for me, so. And then the L'Oréal Beauty LR222 Kabuki Brush. I like it well enough. I'm gonna use it, probably just to lay bases or large amounts of shadow on my eyes, but yeah, I mean, at least it's being used for something. And now, while I take off my work, let's talk about my reading. So yesterday, I listened to quite a bit of Ace of Shades. I'm now 65% of the way through. I have 4 hours and 15 minutes left of the audiobook. Hopefully I can knock that out pretty easily. I'm really enjoying it. I feel like because I kind of stepped away from the series for a while, I thought I didn't like it as much, but I do really enjoy it. I am enjoying it. And then in Dear Martin, I have gotten 54 pages in, which is honestly a good chunk of the way through, like a fourth or so of the way. But I'm really powering through now. It's really caught me and I'm excited to keep going. So yeah. So a little update. I did the Salt Scalp Scrub and it was nice. It did work. It made my like roots softer. I don't know honestly what it was supposed to accomplish, but it did something at least. It is Sunday, which means I have to get one more book finished because of my pressure on myself. So I have to move back to my apartment today. So I'm thinking audiobook, which is Ace of Shades. I'm listening to that. So that's my plan for the rest of the day. Hopefully it works out. So I'm back at college with a blank wall behind me. I didn't get any more reading done. Like, I got a little more reading done, but I didn't finish any books. So, I only read one thing this week, which was Undercover Bromance by Alyssa K. Adams, which I read for one of my kills. Fuel Engine Part 1, most recent purchase. At the time, it was my most recent purchase. I bought like 3 books at once, and that was the one I chose to read. I'm in the middle of, I'm almost done with Ace of Shades by Amanda Foody, and I'm about this far into Dear Martin by Nick Stone. So tomorrow is Martin Luther King Jr. Day, so I don't have anything for school. I didn't really have anything for school tonight, but it's fine. But I'm completely off tomorrow, so I might be able to get some reading done, maybe, possibly. I only have about 2.5 hours left of the Ace of Shades audiobook, but I don't really see me completing it tonight, so I'm just gonna end the vlog here. But there was a sabotage for White, Blue, and Pink crewmates. And I am crewmates and imposters, and I'm pink, so I'm gonna read it right now and see. White, Blue, and Pink crewmates and imposters. It would seem one of you is an imposter. All 3 of you have been running around, though. To bring light to who is really the imposter, you'll need to complete a book in the same spot. Imposter can't kill you both. This means read the entirety of a book sitting in the same spot. You don't need to be reading it all in one sitting, though. Can be multiple sittings. This sabotage isn't mandatory, but you will receive 50 bonus points if you complete it. But yeah, that was my vlog for week 2 of the Among Us Readathon. Thank you for watching this video. I can't really think of anything interesting to say about the comments, so as always, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you sometime for a new one. Bye!